You are so pretty. I'm just thinking out loud. This thought goes out to the victims that were born pretty. Did you hear Queen Esther when she said victims that were born pretty? When you were little, all you heard was, "You are so pretty. Wow, she is so pretty. I just would like to take her home with me because she is just so pretty. Oh, what a pretty little girl. Oh, you dress her so nice. She is so pretty." Can you remember all the nice things people have done for you because you were so pretty? Do you remember that position that you absolutely didn't have no type of training for and didn't even know what to do with it? But you got it because you were so pretty. Remember, you went with the most popular guys at school and the captain of the football team because you were so pretty. It is not your fault that you were born pretty. I applaud you for all the mess you've had to endure because of it. I even know some pretty girls that said to me, "If I was only born ugly or unattractive, I wouldn't have to endure this daily persecution and all this bullying." Just think of some of the most beautiful women I would tell them in the world and read some of their bios, and you will see the pain and torture they have had to go through just because they were pretty. Let me say this to my men out here in society. Just because she is beautiful, that doesn't allow you to rape her from the inside out or date rape her. Know that you don't allow yourself to take advantage of her because she looks good to you and she's pretty and she looks wonderful in those tight jeans. No, that don't allow you to take advantage of her beauty. Yeah, you didn't move her up in that position that she so well deserved. You wouldn't promote her because she wouldn't sleep with you. Now, remember, as you go home each day, you look at your beautiful daughter that's growing up, and you wanted her to get a nice promotion on her job that she had just received a while back. I bet you don't want no one to take advantage of her. But what you must remember is that she is pretty, too. And you should watch what you dish out to that pretty girl at work, because what you do in life will find a way back to you. A lot of the times, it isn't you that receives it. That karma comes around and it can hit in other generations. You better watch yourself. I had someone come up to me. Now, this is a true story. And actually say to me a while back, "I want you to be my sex slave." I said, "What did you just say to me?" I thought I was hearing things. He said, "Yes, that is what I said. I want you to be my sex slave." I said, Now, can you please ask me, why did you ask me that question? Why would you want me to be your sex slave? And he said, because you are so pretty. Wow. My eyes were turning red. I can hear my brain begin to pop. I can feel my veins swelling with anger. But I said to him in a very nice voice, now, let me think about this for a few minutes. This question that you had asked me. Now, if you allow, this is what I said to him. Now, if you allow your wife and your pretty daughter at home to be sex slaves first, and we'll see how that goes, I might have a conversation for you. He said, what the hell? No, I don't want my wife or daughter to be a sex slave. And I said, why? Well, didn't you just ask me to become your sex slave? He said, yeah, I did. I said, let me tell you something. I am just as important to myself and the people that loves me as your wife and daughter is to you. I told him, just because I am pretty to you, you want to use my body to be your sex slave? I told him that he needed to repent and turn from his evil ways before it is too late. I told him that I would pray for him and that I hope he isn't using our girls and young women for his own sick pleasures. I told him to visit my website at takeapraisebreakwithgod.simplydip.com and see what the lake of fire looks like, because the road that he was traveling down was a road that was going to lead him to hell to visit the lake of fire. He became angry and said something out of character to me because I wouldn't bow to him and become his sex slave. I ignored him because I know that the demon that was controlling him on the inside was doing the talking. I know a demon when I see one. I know the devil when he is upon people. He uses whatever he can or whatever vessel that he can use. I prayed for him. I really did. It takes a lot of strength to pray for someone that just asks you to do something like that. But by the grace of God, I was able to pray for him and to forgive him for the things that he had asked. Sometimes pretty girls are persecuted by other women who don't think that they are pretty. They really are pretty, but they don't think that they are. So they persecute the ones that are in their eyesight, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What's beautiful to me might not be beautiful to you, and vice versa. Sometimes pretty girls are used by men who wants to control them. Sometimes pretty girls are taken advantage of by their bosses, men and women, and overlooked by promotions because they won't bow or fall to their sexual advantages. Sometimes pretty girls are mistaken for escorts and sex slaves because they are just pretty, and people want to use them as such. Pretty girls, let me tell you this. Love who you are and add brains to your beauty. Stand tall and fly. Dominate. And don't take your beauty for advantage. Don't let people use you or abuse you either. You cannot feel bad because God blessed you with beauty. But you must remember, He don't make mistakes. I think Carrie Underwood said it the best. Pretty girl, you can cry pretty, yeah. You can turn off the flood when dams break, when all your mascara is going to waste. When things get ugly, you're gonna face that you can cry pretty. Cry pretty.